The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment, heard on the official website of HEW Entertainment. It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
The beat! The man! You gotta beat the man! Whoa!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729280. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729280. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us HEWWrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here!
Now streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. Comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
We are just 6 weeks away from one of the most highly anticipated and biggest WrestleManias of all time, when The Rock will face John Cena in what is now a match where we will see history repeat itself no matter if we want to see it or not. Are you a fan of WWE's choice of a story path for this year's WrestleMania? You can let me know on social media at facebook.com/HEW Entertainment, twitter.com/JonathanClarke1, and on YouTube, where you can watch past video archives of this radio show at youtube.com/JonathanClarke22. A couple of impressive days to take in for professional wrestling fans. We now know the World Championship will be represented by a pure wrestling match between Jack Swagger, the challenger, and Alberto Del Rio, the current World Heavyweight Champion. We can confirm for you that Triple H will face Brock Lesnar after Triple H's unexpected return this past Monday night on Raw. I can't really say it was unexpected as phrased by the commentators, but it was something that was huge there last night on Raw, and we now know that Triple H will be facing Brock Lesnar in their sequel from SummerSlam of 2012, and the tout that Triple H sent out for the first time ever really adds a lot of unpredictability to this rivalry, and what level it can be taken to, and what it can escalate to in the final 6 weeks on the road to WrestleMania. The tout can be viewed on WWE.com/tout, and you can also watch it on YouTube, and we know now that the once-in-a-lifetime match will have a sequel from last year. We'll see John Cena facing The Rock for the WWE Championship. Do you think this match will be as good and just as impressive as last year's? I'm not a big fan of this choice of a story path. I haven't been for weeks, because I really believe that CM Punk deserves a position on the WrestleMania card after 440 days as WWE Champion, one of the longest reigning champions of the last 25 years. It's a far cry from Bruno Sammartino's total combination of 4,000 days and his multiple reigns as the WWF Champion, the Worldwide Wrestling Federation Champion. But CM Punk has been performing pretty good over the last 440 days. You have to give him the benefit of the doubt. Wasn't a big fan of his promo just last night on Raw, referring to himself as God. Mick Foley was one of the first ones to do that, and actually made sense. Nothing made sense about that promo, and it was pretty much a dead giveaway who was going to win. The winner goes to WrestleMania confrontation of the CM Punk John Cena series. We know John Cena now is in the driver's seat heading into WrestleMania, and he has more momentum going into this year's WrestleMania sequel than he did last year. It was all about John Cena having to embrace the hate in order to defeat The Rock. He was unable to defeat The Rock, and now he will attempt to do one of the biggest accomplishments of his career. He still has a long way to go to get there, but he has a lot more momentum on his shoulders than he did last year, so that is a benefit of the doubt for John Cena fans. But do you think this match will be as good and as equally as impressive as last year's? I really hold the belief that one day we will see these three superstars in a triple threat match for the WWE Championship, either at this year's WrestleMania in one of the biggest three-ways we will ever see in the history of WrestleMania. You take a look at the track record of triple threat matches over the last 28 editions of WrestleMania, and the triple threat matches had quite a history at WrestleMania. John Cena, Randy Orton, and Triple H from WrestleMania 24 for the WWE title. WrestleMania 20, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Chris Benoit for the World Heavyweight Championship in the WMXX main event. We have seen so many triple threat matches over the years at WrestleMania, and I think that if we are not seeing a triple threat match over the last couple of years, it's time to have one. And with how impressive of a championship reign CM Punk has had, described as arguably one of the best championship reigns of the last 25 years, I think that CM Punk deserves to face either of these two individuals in the same match, or an opponent that is either at the same level of CM Punk or even surpass the level of CM Punk. It could be The Undertaker as a choice of an opponent in a singles program for CM Punk. I'm sure I'm not the only one who chooses The Undertaker as an opponent for CM Punk, and with CM Punk not really having a chance to main event WrestleMania in his career, and believing that to be the only milestone that he has never surpassed in his career after winning multiple championships from a singles perspective, winning championships even outside of the WWE. He also competed in one of the King of the Ring tournaments in 2008. We saw CM Punk compete in the King of the Ring tournament finals. He has accomplished so many things in professional wrestling, with the only thing that's eluded him being that WrestleMania main event. So the only opponent other than The Rock and John Cena in the same confrontation over the WWE title after a very impressive reign, a reign that will never be surpassed, at least for a long time. I think that CM Punk either needs to be in a three-way with Cena and The Rock, or he needs to have an opponent that is at the same level of CM Punk. And with WWE having a limited amount of legends they can throw in the ring against CM Punk that can actually work with CM Punk, based on a past confrontation for the world title that took place inside of Hell in a Cell a confrontation that CM Punk is very proud of because of some commentary he recently gave on a recent Raw several months ago. I think The Undertaker facing CM Punk in their first ever WrestleMania encounter is the only ulterior road that CM Punk can take on the road to WrestleMania 29 this year. It would be an impressive match, and with emphasis on the streak, I think it would add a little bit more unpredictability to a renewal of their rivalry from about 5 or 6 years ago. But I've always been a big fan of triple threat matches because the chances of the champion retaining their championship is just as even as the challenger's chances of emerging victorious with the title, and that's why I've been kind of campaigning for John Cena to face The Rock and CM Punk in the same match. I think that we have seen this match before, and we have seen enough promotion for John Cena and The Rock. I know wrestling fans have got to be getting sick of it, and I love the promo that CM Punk gave about 2 weeks ago on Raw, where he referred to The Rock and John Cena's match as deja vu. We've already seen it. We don't need to see a sequel with how good the first match was. I think there's absolutely no need, and it really defeats the purpose of anything of even promoting their inaugural encounter as once in a lifetime. I think it's just pathetic and a lack of interest in this year's WrestleMania creative thing to have this match again. We know what the outcome will be if it happens. Obviously, John Cena will beat The Rock this time. The Rock will leave to go outside of WWE to promote something before he returns for WrestleMania 30. There are a lot of rumors surrounding this match, and I really had a match that has a lot of rumors surrounding it because every wrestling fan has a different opinion on the outcome of a match that has a lot of rumors surrounding it. There are really two big rumors for this year's WrestleMania. Who will win the twice-in-a-lifetime encounter between John Cena and The Rock? And the other rumor, because of a tout that was recently recorded for WWE.com in Texas with The Undertaker's return, is will The Undertaker have an involvement and an opponent at this year's WrestleMania? It has not been confirmed, but obviously we know The Undertaker will be faced with some kind of opposition for this year's WrestleMania, and with how impressive CM Punk has been, he's really the only choice you can put in the ring against The Undertaker. I mean, let's face it, The Undertaker's not going to face someone like Sheamus or Alberto Del Rio, as good as they may be at WrestleMania. But the biggest thing that I've been a fan of CM Punk is that CM Punk is continuously telling the truth. He still has just as a phenomenal fan base as a heel as he did as a fan favorite, so he